Alright, so here's something you probably didn't know. Armenia and Azerbaijan, they hate each other's guts. To the point where FIFA actually has to fix their soccer team's game schedules so that the two of them can never play each other. And it's actually pretty bitter, and it's all over this piece of land that I'm in right now. This is Stepanakert, the capital of the Artsakh Republic, otherwise known as Nagorno Karabakh. Quite an interesting place. It is internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan, but it's occupied by Armenia. It feels like I never left Armenia. I mean, everybody speaks Armenian. Everything is labeled in Armenian. The city is littered with those red, blue, and orange flags. That symbolizes the Armenian flag. And this is technically a breakaway state because it's like its own republic, but it's not internationally recognized as its own country by anybody. Now, they want to be part of Armenia again. Now, this is still technically, by definition of the United Nations, considered a war zone because a resolution has never really officially been reached, and the resolution process has just kind of been sitting in limbo for about 25 years. It's quite interesting, the history of this place. I can't really get a good feel for what the truth really is, but Armenia claims that they always owned this land, and historically speaking, I believe them, considering how big and ancient their empire was. And they, accuse Azerbaijan of, committing genocide of Armenians in, the late 1980s, early 1990s, and Azerbaijan accuses Armenia of the same thing by killing them in 1992. So it's hard to get a really good feel for what the truth really is behind this place, but it's definitely an area of contention. Now, the U.S. Department of State advises against all travel here for the reason that, it is an unrecognized state and, is still a zone of conflict. But it's only unsafe if you do one of two things. You either lose your passport, and I got mine strapped underneath my my shorts, or if you approach the front lines, which, if you are stupid enough to go straight up to the border, you could actually still get shot, and we're not going anywhere near there today. But this is quite the interesting place, because of how the situation kind of is. You do see, some resemblance of, kind of like being, kind of separated from the rest of the world. You don't see any Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Same thing goes with American fast food joints. You don't see the king, the clown, or the colonel anywhere. But it's really taken me by surprise. This is what the capital looks like. I was expecting it to be all run down, dirty, third world, but it's actually very clean. It's lush, it's beautiful, and it looks almost as good as, Yerevan, if not better. So, definitely glad I came here. It just goes to show that you got to take, what people say, from, travel warnings and all that with the biggest grain of salt, because this is, a very interesting place, and I'm learning a lot of history here. So, once again, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at globe_whisperer, and thank you for watching.